Okay, so hello guys, this is gonna be a trade recap session for a trade which I took yesterday, NQ short, this one, and I will go over my thought process over it, what, why, when, what to use, how to use. So going into Tuesday, I don't have any much expectations just off of NQ. Uh, because I simply don't have any clear narrative to trade away from or to trade towards. But ES kinda showed a back inside move, so I could think of Monday reversal to then Tuesday continuation with this as the draw, ultimate draw. So ES tells me a bit short framework could be invalidated, but NQ I don't have anything to work upon the previous day. ये मैंने चला देनी मार इसको. But going into Tuesday, when I saw NQ reaching previous day high and rejecting off of it, when I saw it rejecting off of it, I could assume NQ is forming a Tuesday reversal. Meanwhile, when ES at the same time has the short framework already there. Let me show you. Already has a short framework. I could assume Monday reversal off of previous day high, rejecting off of it, and then using EQ of previous day's range. It was being respected, and NQ at the same time here swept previous day high. So this is kinda more confirmation to my ES existing idea of shorting till here, but the daily wick not being so large but not being small at the same time. So I reduce my objective till previous day low on ES, refine my objective till previous day low, and then going into the driver 930 open. 930 open. Prior to it, NQ was just doing nothing after reaching previous day high level. So 930 sweeps out the range high, opposing the narrative of ES, or you could say of NQ as well. After it gets confirmed, 930 forms opposing run. This is 930 here, and when it immediately comes back inside, I could assume this is driver manipulation above previous day high, and meanwhile having SMT at previous day with ES. So yes, my framework to short ES is now much more validated. So I was still wanting to short ES at the same time. EQ of previous day's range staying intact, being respected. This 930 divergence here. One thing which I didn't saw was this M15 order block formation. Else maybe I could have taken that. This was a too good simple setup, and as I was watching M3 M5, so no clear setup was there for me prior to 10 am. And yes, I'm wanting to short till previous day low. This current low of the day would have been a partial point for me. Not so large wick, but not so small wick at the same time. So not so small wick, so I don't want to target the ultimate objective, and not so large wick, so I don't want to reduce my target too much too low of the day. This could be a partial point, previous day low being an objective. But going into 10 a.m. If you have a look on the 3 minute, 5 minute, right? This is clearly a manipulation to you, right? Aggressive move out, aggressive move out, aggressive move back inside the range. And this is backed by the 930 driver, validating the idea even more. So I am very much convinced to short ES at the same time, but this wasn't much clean to me around the driver. But I was wanting to see and I was wanting to take is this closure. If it would have happened, I would have taken that on ES here with my stop here. This as a partial point and then ultimate objective being previous zero. But it then just up down kind of scene. So and I didn't watch M15 at the same time, so I wasn't okay taking it here. 930 not immediately doing its thing which it is supposed to do, so I'm more so into waiting till 10 a.m. Okay, let it get confirmed. If I still have enough of a room left till my objective, so I could frame 10 a.m. H4 OHLC. But by the time 10 a.m. comes, this is 10 a.m. here. Then I'm wanting to see this. Okay, this form. Then I'm wanting to see this opposing candles created prior to 10 a.m. opening. 10 a.m. opening, closing through them, giving me a new area to take advantage of. Then I could have taken this, but it is still not showing me willingness. So I'm not leaning towards ES then, right? This much chop when you have quality frameworks, this isn't what I want to be framed in. But at the same time, the idea was valid for NQ as well, right? But NQ having large wick for the day, if you have a look, NQ having this much opposing run for the day, so I don't wanna target this the same day. So I am more so focused into trading back towards the daily open. Yes, it could go past that, but it would face a high resistance run. So I only want to be framing in low resistance conditions, which weren't there in ES around 9:30, around 10 a.m. M15, if I would have watched, I could have taken that M15 shot around 9:30, but I wasn't watching M15 that much with that much focus. So instead, I took a shot in NQ around 10 a.m. ES wasn't clear. NQ had the same idea, but I refined my target to current low of the day back towards the daily open. This is where NQ open high, so trading back towards it, large opposing run, so that's why reducing my objective. The same thing which I wanted to see in ES, opposing candle created prior to 10 a.m. 10 a.m. expanding away from it, clearly closing through it. So this is enough of a framework for me to trust it. I don't remember where did I got filled. 73 point something, maybe 0.25, I guess. 73 something. We could confirm. Yes, I was wanting to take a limit on this, but it went a bit lower. So then I waited for the next candle. To my advantage, it gave me a better fill than here. So 73 point something. Yes, around here, and my stop was there. So using this to frame an entry towards the low of the day. 73.75, आपको कैसे पता एग्जैक्ट? 73 तो मेरे को याद है, 73.75, इतना नहीं पता, पॉइंट तो कुछ था. This was my position, so I get tagged there, and then I'm just simply waiting. So it expands away, immediately forms another series of opposing candles, clean closure through. This is what I mean by convictional closure, like not forming a series of opposing candle, then this, not immediately displacing through. This isn't what I would use to frame. I want to see opposing candles immediately close through, then I could take entry here, optimize entry, but displacement through them. This shows me the conviction behind the idea. This displacement shows me my idea, or I am on the right side. So displacement closing through with displacement, closing through opposing candles with displacement. So then I trail my stop to there. I don't want to add to my position because I was already in YM's short, so I am just trailing there, then just waiting, then comes back again, displacing through and forming another series of opposing and clean closer, then simply trailing here, and I took a partial around here. I don't remember the number exactly, and then it was a break even trade for me thereafter, and it did hit. Yes. So this was my position for NQ or ES combined. Was wanting to short ES bef- before I framed NQ, but ES wasn't clear and NQ had pretty much same framework on the higher time frame, so took NQ. A bit unorthodox time frame, yes, but if you have a look at M3, you could use this, but I wasn't too okay. I, I put my focus there, but that wasn't the case. Then that would be too less of a RR, I would say. I don't exactly remember. Yes, that wouldn't even be 2 hours. So yes, I could use this to frame, but then I would have preferred to take optimized entry, not this. But if I have a look at M5, there wasn't any clear opposing candles. Then I switched between M3 and M5. There was a clean opposing candle and clean closure through. So I just take it. And if we have a look at ES M3 M5, you could tell why I wasn't much willing to take it. This isn't what I call or what I want to be sitting in or framing. Yes, high time framework was there, so expansion to consolidation. So could expand again, but I was wanting a series or a leg which I could trust in the low time frame, but there wasn't simply any leg which I could trust. And so I simply let it go and did frame NQ instead. This M15 on ES, yes, this was good. Clean opposing candle, clean closure through, and that closure happens around 9:30, 9:30 driver while forming SMT at current high of the day. So yes, this was worthy. Could have taken this, but I wasn't watching M15. Then my position could have been could should don't work in live market, but yes. So that was it for my NQ's position. If you people have any doubt, you can go for it. अच्छा, तभी 73 point. Yes, I do remember it was something 73 point something, but I didn't exactly remember the number. And then I was just trailing, and then BE once my partial was hit. Clear doubt है, अच्छा clear है भाई, no doubt. Rather wrong saying. How was the session after a long time for you? Should I end the recording or you do you people have any doubts? yes, I won't be ending the session. I am just talking about ending this recording, then I would start the recording again for another recap. Clear है? Okay. Yes. Bye bye guys, see you soon.